In this video, I will discuss the topic of cold approach. Is it real? Is it not real? Can you do it? Can you not do it? Is it something magic? Is it wrong to do it? Are you capable of doing it? And what does it mean to yourself and to women if you do it? Why should you even listen to me? In fact, you shouldn't listen to me. You can stop this video right now and start watching Netflix, just no problem. So the internet is filled with information and advice about dating and how to seduce women, how to get girls, blah 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 blah. It's just too much, alright? You have to get rich, you need to get jacked, you need to buy a car, whatever. Oh, you're lonely, you're horny, you have a broken heart, you got divorced, you have kids, you have no kids, you're starting to watch YouTube content on how to get girls, how to seduce women, how to get into the dating stuff, procedure, whatever. And you hit a topic of daytime cold approach. Maybe you saw some guys promoting themselves, talking about, oh, I just walked in the middle of the day towards this beautiful woman and I started talking to her, and somehow they make it work. And you're like, no way, this doesn't work, this is fake, these people are paid actors, this is nonsense, it's a fucking hoax, or I don't know, it's a scene, it's bullshit, right? It's fake, or it's wrong to do this. Like, what kind of madman goes to talk to girls in the middle of the street? They're busy, they're doing something, you're disturbing them. I would say around 2023, I got myself to the point that I actually wanted to try it, and I would go for walks in the city center together with a friend, and we would like go out and try cold approach. But guess what? It didn't work. My friend was trying some things, but that was just a mess, and I was just too scared to do it. I was terrified. You have the whole approach anxiety thing, like, whoa. And it's like weird to do it, right? Like, nobody is doing that. Like, you will go to the city center to talk to women. That's like, who the hell does that? What was bothering me the most was, like, I felt I wanted to learn this and do this, but I couldn't find people that wanted to do this with me together. So it kept me kind of in this weird vibe of, oh, I should do this, but I'm not doing it, blah blah blah. And then suddenly I came across this guy on YouTube called Kristian Kasanova, and I thought pretty quickly, like, this is something, this is interesting. He's not taking bullshit from other people, and it looks like he's really seriously taking action. Plus, it is super positive, and it is not some red pillish stuff about get rich, get jacked, try to sleep with as many women as possible. It was just like, okay, you want to do this? Then go out and do it. It is actually possible. Guess what? The guy actually had a calendar below one of his videos. I booked a one-on-one call with him. He was super straight to the point. He really listened to everything I said. We discussed the issues I had with my past relationships, my frustrations in trying to learn the skill, but it was just not working out. I felt kind of lost, and I was just super enthusiastic about actually meeting that guy and seeing if it actually works or not, right? Because are you really gonna do this? Are you really gonna meet with some dude from YouTube you've never met before and spend some days together to learn the skill? I mean, like, you have to be nuts to do this. But I decided to do it, and I felt really excited about it. Yeah, it was just a really, really interesting interaction. So that call with Kristian was in December 2023. Then we booked a coaching session in June 2024. In those months in between, I was added into a private group which is called the Entourage, and going up to the like live one-on-one coaching with Kristian in Barcelona, for all these months, I was in touch with the other members of this group where we discussed topics like dating, of course, cold approaching, but it was much more than that. It was just overall well-being, physical health, mental health, business, many super interesting topics with guys that were really on it and were ultimately just aiming up and or doing everything they can to get the most out of themselves and their dating lives. So I had the coaching experience in Barcelona eventually, which lasted 7 days. Yeah, I could probably make a separate video on that experience and the whole process by itself. My point being, it was incredible. I had amazing experiences there, had great feedback, but I want to talk more about what happens afterwards. Like what does cold approach do to you as a man in this world once you apply the skill over a longer period of time? Because things changed so much in my life in the last year that it's just worth going over everything that changed. As long as you're busy in your head with women, how do I approach women, does it work, does it not work, dating, I want to talk to this girl but I don't know how, blah blah blah, you know, as long as you are obsessed with how to get girls and there is no strategy in place to actually get them except for endlessly swiping your life away on dating apps, which is nonsense, or getting drunk at some nightclubs, which you probably don't like. As long as this is an issue in your head, that means you don't have the mental bandwidth to cover other issues in your life. So the main point here is, after Barcelona, my life changed so much, not only on a dating point of view, but my professional life. Okay, so approach anxiety solved, dating issues solved, change jobs since Barcelona solved, having a higher income solved, overall mental health and well-being direction in life because of the self-esteem boost that you get from learning cold approach solved. Go as far as to say with full confidence that immersing yourself in the skill of daytime cold approach will change your life on a mental health perspective. Okay, it is not weird to do cold approach. It is actually weird and unhealthy to not do cold approach. It is the best form of therapy and self-development and mindset change imaginable. Okay, you have to do it. Disclaimer, I'm not making money with this. I'm just making this video because I enjoy making the video. Plus I'm testing my new iPhone as a webcam, which is pretty cool. Didn't know you could do that. If anybody doesn't believe me, no problem, just DM me. If you can DM me on YouTube, I don't know if that's possible, or write a comment and ask me like, yo, are you a paid actor, and then we can set up a phone call or whatever you want to do. And you can believe me or you cannot believe me, and you can continue with watching Netflix or whatever you want to do, no problem. Because of cold approach, I gained a lot more social confidence, overall better self-image. It made me perform a lot better in my previous role as a front office manager in a 4-star hotel. Then later I decided to quit hospitality and start working in sales. Now I am looking into another opportunity, all that because I'm not obsessed with how to meet girls, because it's not an issue anymore. It shouldn't be an issue. Conclusion, I would say, do you still feel that cold approach doesn't work? It is fake. It is too sexual. It is weird, right? You're annoying girls. If you do it the right way, it is actually exactly what a woman wants. Okay, set yourself free, set these women free. It's your job. They want to be approached if done properly. And if there's one guy in this world who can help you with that, it's definitely Kristian Kasanova. You don't have to believe me, no problem. I'm already inside the Entourage, so you can take your conclusions and do with it whatever you want. So yeah, I hope this was useful. If you don't believe me, please comment down below and let's have a nice little chat.